Hey, Viking fans, this is Keith Millard, and you are listening to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. Go Vikes!
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. I'm One Bar, and it is time. It is time to see some Vikings football. Preseason week 1 tomorrow.
Wait is over. It's been a long, strenuous wait. Training camp just came to an end. Now we can see our boys in their game day unis for the first time, these rookies. That's super exciting for me.
Yeah, and, we're not going to do like this full breakdown preview. It's preseason. Nobody gives a shit. The number one thing, even though we're going to talk about some nuggets, there's one thing that matters in preseason, and one thing only, and that is do not get injured. That's it. Everything else is just gravy on the mashed potatoes.
And the Vikings have already gotten hit by the injury bug. You lose BC Johnson. Blake Prohl goes down. You see Rashad Hill tweak something the other day. Mackenzie Alexander with the hamstring. I don't like the amount of injuries we've seen so far, but let's hope nothing happens on Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about just a couple of things that we'll definitely be watching for. One big takeaway we want to see and a bold prediction. But you mentioned some guys that are hurt. Let's talk about some guys that we know are definitely not playing, and that's Kellen Mond and unfortunately Christian Darrisaw with his hurting mid parts.
Yeah, the Darrisaw one really scares me. I don't know if we're going to see him until late in the season at this point. He just, for a big guy, that core area, that groin area, that's a muscle you use pretty much when you do anything. If he gets any erection, he might be out. Might blow everything again. All the stitches pop out.
Interesting. Another couple nuggets. Greg Joseph is going to be handling all the kicking duties. So we'll get a big, hopefully heavy dose of field goals to see him. And we see a few old friends, old Teddy, Mike Boone, and Brett Bush freaking Jones back in the house.
And Shamar Stephen too, who dominated Drew Samia in practice.
Yeah, that's depressing. But let's we know all the thing. I mean, we're not going to go over everything. We know we want to see the offense look good. We want everything to look good. But let's talk about 3 main things that we're going to be watching. I'm going to let you lead off.
Well, my main one, I want to see this O-line play well. I don't care if it's the first unit, second unit, a combination of both with the third. I want them to hold their ground. Denver's got a good D-line. They're pretty deep there. So I want to see some good play from our O-line. I don't care really what level. I want to see some of these guys step up and push some guys, move some bodies around.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see what they got. They're going to be going to get some good players, like you said. I just don't want to see a complete disaster. I mean, it sounds like it's been pretty disastrous and gross, and Rashad Hill is going to be our starting left tackle. I want to get a little bit deeper just on the O-line. I want to see Rashad Hill just look like Rashad Hill. He doesn't need to look fantastic, but it sounds like, I mean, he's having a horrible camp. He really needs to step up, or it's going to get very, very sad in Vikings land. I can only imagine Twitter tomorrow.
Well, and he got dinged up the other day. Blake Brandel came in, things went even worse. So the Vikings they may have to start looking to see who's out there they can bring in, plug in for the first half of the season, or maybe does Ezra Cleveland go back to left tackle? I don't know at this point. It's kind of late for that to happen. So to me, it smells like, and I hate to say it, but another lost draft pick here because we may be making a trade for somebody.
Lost draft pick maybe for now. It's not like he's gone by any means.
No. Another one, like, trade a draft pick to get somebody to come in and play. That's what I'm saying.
Another one is on the offensive line, sticking to this. Garrett Bradbury, another year older. Expectations are high, but I'm not getting the feeling that anything's going to be different there. So he'll be one to watch as well. One of my big takeaways, or one of the things I really want to see, is this 2021 draft class. Like anything, it's kind of been pretty depressing as far as where they're at right now. As far as things you're hearing, usually hearing some great stuff. I mean, we're hearing little whispers of Nwangu, Smith, but I want to see somebody just come out here and just have a fantastic play. I don't care if it's Chaz Surratt on special teams in the third quarter, but give us some sort of glimmer of hope.
First of all, I already mentioned, seeing these guys, in their game day unis for the first time is always fun to see, fun to watch. The guy I'm really watching is Amir Smith-Marset. He's been ripping up lately in camp. He finished strong the last day. He had the cool dance, and he's yelling how this shit is easy. I want to see if his swagger carries over in a game situation. I love having a cocky receiver like that, and I hope that carries over. Kenny Ngwangu is the other guy I'm hoping to see something from, whether he bursts off a long run, catches a punt surprisingly, and takes it to the house. Something big from one of those guys would be very, very nice to see indeed.
Just one play from this draft class to get us excited. One play. That's it. I don't care what it is. What else? What else you got?
The other guy I want to see is KJ Osborne. Is the hype real? Is it going to carry over? I don't think I see him make some plays. He's going to be out there with the first team. If there is a first team, I don't know how much they're going to play. I want to see KJ Osborne do something. I want to see if he's actually the real deal.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to prove to the world that he is worthy of that number 3. And on the same lines as yours, my last big thing I really want to see is just the defensive line. They're getting tons of love going against these Broncos. And I want to see it in action. I want to see these guys shut them down. It's going to be night and day compared to Jaleel Johnson. And who the hell else was in there? Shamar Stephen. This is going to be night and day, and I can't wait. I'm just going to be drinking that beer, soaking these big men in. And it's a lot of high expectations.
Absolutely. Very, very excited to see that myself. So what's next? Predictions?
Those are the 3 things we want to really be looking for. What's your one big takeaway you hope to see?
I guess I just really want to see this whole line. And I already mentioned it, but I want them to look functional. They don't have to be great. I just want to see them be serviceable and not be dominated. That's my one thing I really want to see on Saturday.
Yeah, my big takeaway, aside from the obvious ones, is Rashad Hill. That's it. I want him to I don't want anything in the middle where it's just like, God, it's just going to be rocky. I want him to either completely suck balls or I want him to step shit up and just dominate, which is a very, very heavy task for Rashad Hill. I want nothing in between. I want them to rip the Band-Aid off so they can tell after this game, look, we got to go find Russell Okung or make a trade for somebody, because I don't want them to wait till week 1, week 2, week 3 to find out that Rashad Hill is not the answer. So Rashad Hill, either suck or be fantastic.
Yeah. And I agree with that.
All right. Bold prediction. What is your bold prediction for this very important week 1 preseason game?
I hate to say it, but I'm going to predict a very defensive, heavy game, low scoring, like a 9-6 type of finish.
Sounds like Greg Joseph had a hell of a game.
He did.
My bold prediction is Nwangu. Nwangu is going to be the talk of the week. He's going to just come out and rip shit up. Oh. Special teams, running back. He's going to be the Michael Boone, the Joe Banyard, the Kyle Sloter of preseason this year, and he's going to get people very, very excited.
I hope so. We've heard about him, and now these camp reports looking great. Finding one little seam and turn on the Jets and being gone. So I hope you're right. Just to give some defensive things to worry about. Yeah,
and we didn't say the obvious, but starting offense, they'll get 2 series. Mike Zimmer said a lot of Jake Browning. I look forward to seeing that. It'll be interesting to see what other quarterback they put out there, but the cornerbacks, I'm very excited for tomorrow. Beers will be had.
Yes, indeed they will be. So that is it. That is our preseason pregame pre-cum show.
Bold prediction in the comments. What's your bold prediction and what you're most looking forward to seeing?
Hell yeah, drop that in the comments. Can't wait to see what you guys want to see or expect to see. I've watched 2 preseason games so far, and they've both been kind of snoozers. So I'm hoping the Vikings one is very exciting.
It's going to be.
I agree. All right. While you're thinking about that game, waiting for the game, think about this. Sloppy handwriting by doctors is responsible for over 7,000 deaths a year.